You guys see John Cena pay the Phantom tax this weekend?
Yo, the video game. You broke the game. You broke the game. Time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise world shut down.
Phantom tax been a thing for years. That's why I'm so confused. Phantom tax been known for like 3 years. I don't understand why everybody's so riled up. I like my cheese drippy, bro. Yes, sir.
I like my cheese drippy, bro.
FaZe Banks caught glazing net spend with a gap behind him. Your 20 GeoGuessr pros go Iowa on Hawaii. Yes, sir. Kai done put Phantom on a horse. I know that's right. I know that's right. Mr. Beast rented a whole movie theater to eat lunchly, listen to KSI's music, and watch Talk Tuah. FaZe Banks caught glazing net spend with a yacht behind him. I like my cheese drippy, bro. Sorry. Please stop. It's funny, man. It's a funny fucking phrase. Optimus Prime by Typhlosion.
What is the cheese drippy?
You didn't watch Talk Tuah, huh?
Never.
She did a lunchly ad read promo spot.
They talk about cheese drippy?
That's just how she likes it.
She likes her cheese drippy.
Yeah, you got it. Sounds like, honestly, you'd fit right in.
Meaning what? Melted or like wet?
Did she stutter? Hey, now, did you see that pyramid number 1 was active? Yep. I think, isn't it like the end of times is supposed to happen like today or like later this week or something? I did see I saw the all points bulletin tweet that said pyramid 1 is active, and it was like it was a pyramid that was like vibrating. No! Mario Party is supposed to come out in 2 days! Mario Party Jamboree! Figures, first day of vacation. Yo, Pyramid 1's been active for years, though.
James.
Why is everybody so upset? That's why I'm so confused. Ready to kill it? No, man, no. 2. That was 12. Oh, they're riding the one with the little... Did you see the tweet that was like... You guys chill? That was like, if you write the 7 with the line through it, just say you want attention. That tweet it rubbed me the wrong way, man. That's like your MO. I always write the 7 with the line through it. And you're gonna say why? We had an insane teacher in the 6th grade, like mentally ill in hindsight. And like, keep in mind we're 12 years old, right? Like we learned numeracy like 10 years ago, basically. The first month of 6th grade, he basically was like, we're going to write all the ones like this with the little hat and then the floor. We're not just doing lines. We're not just doing hats. We're doing like hat and floor. The 2s, we're doing 2s that don't do a loop. The 2s just come flat and then back across. The 3 has a flat top. We're not doing like curved 3s. The 4s are all going to be disconnected at the top. There's not going to be any like triangular 4s. So and the 7s all had the line through them. So the drill instructor, like, he basically made us adhere to his strict standards. And that's why I always write the 7 with the line, even to this day. He was so real for that? No, he was like, it's not a joke. He used to run the pizza orders every Wednesday. And then like years later, I found out that he got fired for embezzling some of the pizza money. Like you always assume like you kind of break even. And if there's any money left over, it goes to like a fund at the school to pay for stuff. It might be like a couple $100 a year. It turns out he was just putting that shit in his wallet, man. I mean, we were paying $2 a slice, and the slices were pretty big. So, like, he couldn't have been making money hand over fist, but still.
This is boring.
You didn't seem bored a minute ago.
Eddie! Eddie's chill, right? Eddie's the serial vomiter, right?
So it's right at me from if you saw it. Gutless fatso.
Holy cow.
What do you have to say that for?
You ever see the video? Oh, man. So you know I don't watch YouTube, okay? But do you ever see the video of on Twitter of David Dobrik in his car vlogging, and he's like, "Oh, I think I cut that guy off," and then the dude pulls up to him at the red light and goes, "Hey, nice driving, you fat fuck," and he's talking to the dude in the back seat, and then the guy in the back seat goes like, "What?" And he goes, "What, you fat fucking piece of bacon?" And he drives off, and then the guy in the back is like, "Why did I get picked on?"
So you're sorry.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking good. It's one of the funniest clips that's ever been created in internet history, man. He's so mad. Librarian will cut to the clip and post, exactly.
I may have just cut this guy off in traffic. God damn it.
What the fuck was that about, huh? What's up, you fat pig? What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon!
Why'd I get picked on?
That bit was staged, by the way. Honestly, kudos to him on that and that alone. It's a funny bit. Some of my favorite bits in history are staged. They call them jokes. Right? Yeah, like the moon landing. Exactly. That's exactly what I was referring to. Love this couch. They don't make furniture like this anymore, man. It's all particle board bullshit. Does anybody here make furniture? How do they make this upholstery? Do you like put leather on the surface and then use like a, I don't even know, like a rivet gun or something like that? Hang on, let me ask my grandpa. He says we don't know how anymore. Ah, son of a bitch. Lost knowledge. Couch so good, I gotta fuck it. Yes. Yes. Apollo, I was watching football, so I saw that Beyonce ad you were talking about.
Yeah.
They do be playing
like
it. Of course I liked it, but it's kind of a weird question. Put me in a tight spot with that one.
That was a weird answer.
It's not a weird answer. It's a perfectly cromulent answer.
I think I'm all good.
Kind of resent you for asking the question in the first place, but
I was a bit of a trap question. I'll admit.
What am I going to say? No?
You could have just said, I thought there's not a lot you could have said actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have me in.
I mean, it's just an ad. Who cares? What's it to like or dislike?
You haven't seen the ad, have you?
You haven't seen.
I have seen the ad. She's got a white shirt, tight pants. She sings. I can barely tell it's Beyonce.
I also could barely tell it was Beyonce.
When you talking about you can barely tell it's Beyonce.
It didn't look like Beyonce.
Didn't look like
it's her face, man. What do you mean?
Of course it is, but I haven't seen her in probably like 15 years. I didn't know. I looked at her. I'm like, Ozempic?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's out of his mind.
I'm not on his side on that one.
She just looks like Beyonce, man.
It's up. Well, of course she looks like Beyonce because it's Beyonce, but it's not what I have like associated her looking like. You know, like she hasn't looked.
It's crazy to me that you have enough Beyonce in your brain to have the association.
It's crazy to me that you don't know what she looks like.
I fucking lived through Destiny's Child.
So did I.
Just no, you didn't.
I'm just going to say, as someone who knows what Beyonce looks like, I watched the ad for the first time and was like...
I don't know if you do.
I do! You don't get to decide that for me.
Apparently, she doesn't look like herself, which is kind of crazy.
Have you seen the ad?
She looks like Justin, she looks like herself. She looks like herself.
I know, Ryan.
Okay, I'm glad there's... You ever see Invasion of the Body Snatchers? I think you guys are pod people. Justin and I are Donald Sutherland and whoever that lady is.
It's like 50-50.
Other people in the chat are also saying that they did not know it was Beyonce for a second. Like, I think this is not as insane as you guys.
I think your chat is saying that because it's your chat, whereas my chat's like, yeah, it just looks like fucking Beyonce.
Oh, so they're cognitive.
I'm saying chat's not a good way to. Chat's not a good metric, is what I'm saying.
Why am I?
Your chat agreeing with you is not a good metric.
So is Beyonce.
Anyway, she looks good.
Yeah, some people have described her as Ozempic for some reason.
Again, not just because me and him are arguing the same thing does not mean I accept the things that he says.
Me, when I see Beyonce and she looks exactly like she's always looked.
Her face is much more svelte.
Did you guys see the Pokemon leaks recently?
No.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, Typhlosion.
I always got bad vibes from that guy.
What happened to Typhlosion?
They killed some Pokemon?
Well,
Typhlosion may have been involved in a. Why is everybody looking at me?
It's like a press conference.
May have been
Are you his lawyer?
imprisoned a human being and made them carry his half Pokemon, half human hybrid child.
Wait, what? What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
What the fuck?
But they got your
I thought
mans.
they were just talking about horny stuff. I didn't know they were like going that far.
That was one Typhlosion. Listen, buddy. Hey. No, Pikachu does not have coitus with Ash Ketchum's mom in the show. You're thinking of Professor Oak. Pikachu has sex with Professor Oak in the show. Well, Mr. Mime watches.
Oh, what's up?
You okay? This guy's a fucking skinwalker, dude. He's freaking me out.
You just walked outside, and all I heard was Professor Oak or Pikachu sleeps with Professor Oak, and then I turn around and you're gone.
Well, fucking, I'm inside, I'm lost, and I'm scared because fucking Apollo died. I'm alone, and I just hear this motherfucker say like, "Mr. Mime." While Mr. Mime watches, and then I go, "Ryan."
That bit was not for you.
Again.
It was not for you.
Just Pikachu sleeps with Professor Oak. That's all I got.
Pikachu has sex with Professor Oak.
I'm just gonna keep making rights and then lefts. Then eventually I'll be home, I
Well,
bet.
Mr. Mime watches.
Oh, what's up? This motherfucker said something about Mr. Mime and then went non-verbal on me. There's still more shit at the front door too, right?
That's so fucking funny.
God damn.
Is it canon that Pikachu fucks Professor Oak while Mr. Mime watches? No, I don't think that's canon.
Yeah, I'll go get the last thing.
Mr. Mime's in the husband chair.
I was telling my chat if if you were in school and like word got out that your mom was fucking a Pokemon, God, you would get roasted.
Dude.
You would get torched, man.
You'd be getting burned every day, man. Every day.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, can I tell you guys, it is so goddamn funny switching the spectator around and seeing Cole absolutely losing his fucking mind at absolutely nothing. Switching over to Ryan and Justice, like, what's laughing? And it just looks like he's laughing at an engine, man. It's insane.
I was like 20 feet away from the building. I just hear Pikachu sleeps with Professor Oak, and then turn around and he's gone. I was like, what the fuck?
Also, I'd be real. I think it would depend on the Pokemon, man.
Nah, man.
No, I think your ass would get torched in school.
It's the best
I don't
possible.
know,
Your
man.
mom gets fucked by like Machamp. That's still a motherfucker with 4 arms and like tacos for hair. Like that's not good.
You were a little bit John Voight there. So I think I got.
I'll be honest. If I found out that your mom was getting fucked by a Pokemon now, I'd make fun of you pretty good.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't think it ages.
What do you mean by that?
Has anything to do with it.
What do you mean by that statement,
It's still very
though?
Pokemon dependent, I think.
It's like, well, I'd
wait,
love to
hold on.
put the emphasis on now. Like, even as tolerant as the world has
I
become.
thought Justin said in high or school or some shit, didn't he?
Yeah,
They still got schools, man.
He just wants to play
watch it,
soccer,
Corey?
right?
Dude, imagine if he... Yo, Corey plays soccer with the Bracken. The clip would be legendary, man.
I think he's just stuck on the soccer ball. Maybe he's like waiting. He wants to play.
He must be South American. The Bracken is from Chile. Yes, the Bracken.
And I never lost faith.
Hi, welcome to Chile.
Scary.
That's
He's got
Vine
two of our lads.
reference, in case you're not familiar.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
I consider myself a bit of a Vine head.
Yeah? Favorite Vine? Gun to your head, fully loaded.
Connor O'Malley.
Okay,
the power
yeah.
of God.
Incredible.
Yeah, yeah. I have the power of God.
I like Back at It Again at the Krispy Kreme.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Did you kick it off?
You've seen the Connor O'Malley.
I don't think so.
Dude, so you may have seen it and not realized it was him. Ryan had asked me what my favorite Vine was, and I'd asked him if he saw the Connor O'Malley "I Have the Power of God" Vine. But that's the Vine where Connor O'Malley is riding a riding lawnmower, pulls out a gun, says, "I have the power of God," and then points it at a cop. The most insane thing I've ever seen filmed.
I have seen that one. Yeah.
That's Connor O'Malley.
Who's Connor O'Malley?
Oh, dude, or
He's
the one where they...
Honk If You're Horny from I Think You Should Leave guy.
The girl at the party blows like a vape cloud, and then it pans to the dude.
"Wow."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a great one, man. That is a good one. Oh.
The vape cloud Vine. There's the one where he's like, Adam.
Adam.
Yeah, when he fucks up his vape cloud. Adam.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Let's get this cheddar. You see the tweet that was like, white people will really be like, I had a turkey cheddar apple sandwich for lunch today? People are like quote tweeting that with like the classic Big Brother gifs of like people trying not to laugh and spitting out their like cappuccino foam. It fucking sounds good, man. It sounds like a good ass sandwich. I'm gonna go out there and give them a piece of my mind. You're white people? Yeah, that's true. Plus, that's like old school. That's like white people in 2009. Be like, I'm having a turkey cheddar apple sandwich for lunch. White people in 2024 are like, I'm having a pear and fig sandwich for lunch with brie. I thought you were 10% Chinese. We're still waiting on the results. Dude. You know how many more arguments I would win if I was 10% Chinese? None? Are you crazy? I would win like every argument. Because the only trump card that you guys have when I beat you in an argument is pointing out my race. Which I'll admit, like I can't defend against it. It's unblockable. It's a command grab. But I think like, if I was like, yeah, I like spicy food, but not that spicy, and people were like, you're white, I'd be like, guess what? That's a hate crime. I'm 10% Chinese. Librarian, I need you to tell me. So I think I'm basically like done with social media. I only tweet for sponsored streams or to show off when I get 999 strength in Slay the Spire. The Twitter block changes. He said blockchain! We're gonna make it! I'll see you on the Moon Brothers. It made me think that maybe I should set up a BlueSky account, but then lots of Twitter heads have been posting like stuff from BlueSky, and it makes me want to die. So I kind of need a more authoritative source. Do they really call tweets skeets on BlueSky? Because that's kind of like a deal breaker for me. That's like a very that's what she said, naked grandma kind of like, I don't think I could deal with it. Yes, they do. That's going to be for that reason, I'm out. I also saw the tweet that was like, it was a repost of something they posted on BlueSky, and on BlueSky they posted petition for Elon to buy BlueSky, and then emoji of a man with his hand up, which I think is like possibly the funniest thing you could write on BlueSky, and then like the quote skeets. I don't even know if it's the right vernacular. But the quote skeets were like, everybody block this guy. We don't want this culture on this website. I was like, oh shit. So like what? You're not allowed to like tell jokes? Comedy really is illegal on BlueSky? Fuck you. Looking at the loaded revolver waiting for a Tuah joke? Is the gun for you or is the gun for me? I don't want either of us to take the bullet, but... Oh no. It's okay, guys. I honestly think, I mean this sincerely. I think that Tuah is washed. She just keeps posting, like, about the Tesla robot. Like, when I saw yesterday that, like, she posted the Photoshop Tuah robot, and it had, like, 300 likes after 2 hours, I was like, oh no, man, she's washed. Like, she could get 10,000 likes in an hour for just posting, like quote tweeting viral videos and saying they should have spat on the thing. But, like, the fact that she keeps glazing the fucking robot that's just operated by, like, one dude in the global south is, like, it's killing her career. Librarian keeps putting it on my For You page. Yeah, I know. No, I don't blame Librarian. I blame, like, norovirus. Because, like, when I have a good stream, for, like, 6 hours after, Librarian posts clips from the stream, and then I'm like, whoa, this part of the stream was really funny. I was kind of cooking. And sometimes I'm like, why did he clip that? But you know, sometimes when I think, why did he clip that? It actually goes off. And I'm like, well, it turns out, like, I'm not the arbiter of what's good and what's bad. I'm just, you know, another voice in the ether, man. I'm just another soprano in the chorus, right? But then when, like, I'm not able to stream because I'm ill, there's a lot of puppy posting and, like, baiting Optimus by Typhlosion and, like, it's just there's just a lot of stuff that I don't really have any familiarity with. I lived. I don't know why I turned into the Count from Sesame Street. You know what I was thinking yesterday? Did you see the trailer for that 2K roguelite hero shooter that's coming out? Now, I'm not gonna go out and say, like, it looks amazing. I wonder what it's like to, like, work at 2K with the knowledge that, like, 99% of gamers out there are actually rooting for your game to fail. It's gotta, I don't know if it's demoralizing or if you go, like, I get it, and, like, at least I'm paying my rent off of, like, making these 3D models or something, but, like, it's gotta be, like, an interesting psychological place to be, right? I guess there's lots of professions where, like, people actively root for you to do bad at your job. Like, if you're playing for the opposing sports team or something, but, like, I feel like it's, like, the opposite of working for Team Cherry, right? For Team Cherry, everybody's rooting for you to make, like, an 11 out of 10. And, in fact, if the game isn't the best game that's ever been made, people will probably act like it's an unbelievable disappointment. There's like 500 people working on this roguelite hero shooter, and everybody that sees it is like, wow, it looks like garbage. I think people just want them to say something. I mean, you do it to yourself, you know? I will very often take the position of the people actually making the art instead of the people waiting to consume the art. Now, to some extent, I mean, with like George R.R. Martin, you gotta be like, come on, man. We need that book, right? But like, when you get yourself all wrapped up in the hype cycles for these games, and then, you know, things take a while to make. There's unexpected challenges and things pop up, and there's creative difficulties and technological problems and a constantly changing landscape, and, you know, it's the board that sucks. Does Team Cherry even have a board, man? I thought it was like 3 guys and some contractors. Fuck you. Also, like, you know, through no fault of their own, really, like, they're suffering from success, right? Like, I would probably stop. I mean, that's just, as I've become more popular, I've started tweeting a lot less, too. Because you get a lot more annoying motherfuckers in, like, every tweet that are asking you shit that you don't want to see. It's easy to like be communicative when you're trying to get attention, but once you have the attention, you're like, leave me alone, man. So I can sympathize with them. Plus, like, I think I sympathize with them to begin with because I don't think Hollow Knight is that good. I think it's a great game. I just think it's overglazed. It's no Guacamelee 2, let's put it that way. But maybe I'm in like a different position than the average internet user because I never really wanted to fuck the bugs. First time chatter, does this streamer ever talk about the game? You must be new here. Most astute Twitch streamer, you must be new here. It's rare to witness a type A chatter being born. Lightning crashes, the moderators dies. The confusion levels heads and go down. The new chatter down the hall. Oh, my streamers ranting once again. You know what I'm saying? The confusion levels heads. The confusion is they do be leveling heads. See the glory of the high, high. The fetus opens her eyes. The confusion sets in. It gives birth to the fetus down the hall. Oh, my fetus setting in again like confusion. Thunder leveling heads. Put the fetus at the center of the setting in. Pale blue colored eyes. Confusion sets in. They're the angel down the hall. I know what you're saying. That's a classic from the 90s. That's a 90s classic, without a doubt.